This is definitely the best baddie house so far.
What is the rules on the show? Is it like no biting, no spitting?
Damn.
I felt like I definitely did get snubbed. Am I fully over that situation? No, I'm really not. Biggie! Bye!
Bitch, fuck you.
Fuck. You gotta go. Really good. Oh! Summer! What the fuck?
Summer don't like her either.
Oh, she could go. She could go.
So don't sneak her fight.
It wasn't no sneak, bitch. That bitch looked me in my eyes and I ran her that.
24-hour eviction notice.
Oh, bitches was getting washed this episode. Let's get into it. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Tatiana Vixen. Yeah, that's her name. And if you know me, you just might be a freak. Like, comment, and share. And best believe I'm gonna meet you there because your girl be in the comments. And if you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload. Duh. Okay. So this episode of Baddies, it went down. How many fades we had? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had about 8 to 10 fades. That's a lot, baby. All of them was entertaining. Let me just tell you. So we're going to get into that and so much more. OGs like Rolly evicting again. And newbies like Dolly and Paula are going at it again. We're going to get into that and so much more. I'm not here to waste your time. Let's get into it. With that being said, class, let's begin. First off, we got another funny ass promo pic, like Rolly, look at Rolly dragging Slim again. We start off with the OGs on the jet to St. Louis. Rolly talking about her firing Slim and how she needs to go. But someone made a good point last week in the comments, and they said you can't fire somebody who already quit. The OGs arrived to the log cabin, and technically, you know, Tinka and Lex, they be roomed with the newbies, so they got first dibs on the house. And it's so crazy. I was thinking about it. Why aren't the OGs in the house with the newbies, or at least in another house? But I won't say another house because we hated house A and house B bullshit. But that doesn't mean you don't have a house B and y'all just go to the OGs, just go to hotels. We want all of y'all living in the house. What part of that don't you understand, Natalie? Anyway, like I said, Tinka and Lex get first dibs on the rooms. Then the newbies arrive. And Biggie and Anna acting stank. I mean, it's cute and all, but yeah, we going to a hotel. Bitch, don't nobody want y'all here, no way. I don't know when. I guess people feel like anything Natalie is doing, they should be doing. It's staying at the hotel is the fucking status quo. You not in the house with the newbies, you up here. Like, who gives a I would want to be in the mix, bitch. So Natalie, Jayla, and Rolly make their way to 104.1 in St. Louis with Princess Storm to do an interview, and you know, it's good to see it. No shade. I mean, it was a radio interview. There was really nothing exciting about it. I mean, this scene was a scene, but we did learn some things. For one, we learned that one of the rules is no spitting, which gagged me because they're always spitting. I know Akbar spit. I know Bianca spit. That's a rule according to Rolly and Natalie. Well, is it really a rule? Because the girls that I just named, they spit and nothing happened to them. They weren't sent home. Mind you, they finished the interview and Natalie's now on the Sprinter FaceTiming Tommy. Oh yes, that Tommy. I told y'all last week this was the city she was coming to just based off the log cabins. Mind you, Natalie invites her to the house for the pregame, you know, because they going to the club that night. And Natalie's like, oh yeah, come to the house, you know, pregame, we gonna have fun. Little does Natalie know Tommy got a surprise for they ass. So, okay, this situation between Dolly and Paula, I'm kind of on both sides. I kind of get where Dolly's coming from in the sense when she says, Emma's no longer on the show. She's not a producer. The fuck is you reporting back to her about anything I or anyone has said about her? She can't do shit about it. On the flip side, though, I kind of feel Paula's side, too, because, bitch, that's my friend. Whether we met on the show... it doesn't matter. She's my friend. End of story. And I'm looking at it from my perspective. If it was any of my homegirls and Michael, I'm telling them. If y'all talking about them, I'm telling them. And on top of that, Dolly, me and you is ops. I don't owe you shit, bitch. Now that I say it out loud, no shade, I'm Team Paula on this one. I'm on her side completely about this. Like, no shade, Paula is really not in the wrong on this one. Yeah, bitch, I said it. I don't fuck with you or that raggedy bitch you sitting next to. I do, however, fuck with Emma on and off camera. When it was all said and done, I thought to myself, that fight was corny. It was no reason for you to want static, Dolly. Like, at most, if I was Dolly, I would have just told Paula, bitch, keep my name out your mouth. Now, this Summer and Slim fight, that's a fight to fight for because... I mean, Summer, you don't even know Slim and you already talking about fuck her dad. Yeah, if I was Slim, I would have to see you every time. Especially because my dad is dead. Unfortunately, I don't think Slim won that one. Not at all. But neither did Summer. Some way, somehow, Dolly intervenes. Bitch, wasn't you just in the fight? Go handle that. But Dolly intervenes and some way, somehow, Slim ends up on the floor. I think what it is, Dolly knows at this point, Summer can't fight. So if you would have gave Slim just a little more time, she would have had that bitch. And that's why Dolly was like, yeah, let me break this shit up. And speaking of Summer, like, bitch, no shade, you got the whole fucking nerve and audacity to be talking about someone you don't know, dead father, and you yourself have a dead mother. What are we doing right now? If anyone should understand the hurt and pain of losing a parent, it should be you, Summer. Like, no shade. But instead, you try to take the opportunity of everything, even if it's something that you could have stood on morals about. Me, myself, I if I was in Summer's shoes, I would have been like, yeah, I'm beefing with her, but I'm never going to talk about her father because... at the end of the day, I know that pain and I'ma stand on that. Y'all continue to wonder why I keep calling this bitch a goofy. Summer is legit a clown. Now, Slim says she'll see Summer in a couple of hours to run it again. I hope so. Now that tea is, Paula comes back out and actually does run it again with Dolly, drags that bitch from the front of the porch to the back. And according to Dolly, she cracked her in her nose, gagged her. Either way, if y'all ever wonder where I got that gagged her saying from, you could blame Landon. I'ma start inserting him every time a bitch get got.
Bitch, I gagged you. Bitch, you couldn't keep up, ho. Keep that head up, bitch.
Summer and Slim end up fighting again as well. And again, there is no winner. And this is because Summer's friends always seem to get involved when she gets in a fight. This time it was Lex. They know that bitch ain't running shit. Dolly makes her way to the hospital to realign her fucking dislocated nose. And this bitch talking about, oh yeah, when I get back, it's up. Dolly, enough. Like, seriously, because it has become apparent. It has become evident. You can't take a lick. Your hand fucked up, your nose fucked up. These are two things that get touched several times during a fight. You might want to sit the rest of the season out. Sidebar. Did y'all know Dolly has 5 kids? Wow. Now, when Nunu and Biggie had a little face off, baby, I lived. Honestly, I at first didn't really even know what their beef was through and through. But basically, Biggie explained that Nunu set her up during last season's reunion when she got popped on by J.O. But when Nunu comes out, she definitely makes more sense. And now the story as a whole is understandable. Nunu is like, bitch, First of all, I had nothing to do with J.O. slapping the shit out of you. I wasn't even on stage yet, ho. And no shade, they rolled the clip, and Nunu wasn't on stage. But Biggie feels like, oh, well, you cool with J.O., so you knew. Rolly was cool with E.T. Did she know E.T. was going to attack Natalie? No. Bitch, she ain't have nothing to do with that. You just chose to be upset with Nunu because that's her friend. Point blank, period. But let me ask you a question, Biggie. A serious question. If you knew J.O. wanted a fade with you, head up, right? If you was aware of this, was you gonna win a fade with J.O.? Right. Let that marinate. As a matter of fact, we took a poll. Would Biggie stand a chance if she knew that J.O. was coming to fight her? Here's what y'all, came up with. Yeah. Of course, both rounds, Nunu tapped that ass. And, I wouldn't say Biggie got her ass beat, but that's only because security was on it. That wig, though, got torn in half and the bitch was pissed. I said this like 5 episodes ago. Bitch, take your wig off. Getting mad that your wig got messed up in a fight is like me getting mad that I got wet in the rain. Bitch, take it off. Are you dumb? And at that point, Nunu's like, we can hug it out. I got my lick back. We can end it right here. Biggie says no. They run it again. She get beat up again and her wig gets even worse. Now what? And on top of that, she still don't want to hug it out with Nunu. That's fine. You can get your ass beat every time you need to. Because it's never going to be the other way around, Biggie. I can promise you that. You've been getting your ass beat for 3 seasons now.
I don't want to hug. I want you to pay for my wig.
She ain't getting shit from me but a motherfucking hello and a motherfucking goodbye, bitch.
It's crazy that I used to not like this bitch. That's crazy because now, Nunu, bitch, they could never make me hate you. Now, on the other side of the house, Lex, Slim, Jazz, and Pastor Shirley Caesar enjoy a game of volleyball.
Rolly, I already told you I'm not being your stupid ass assistant, bitch. There's nothing to assist you with besides them knocked ass knees, bitch, and I can't help you with that. What?
It's Slim, you in trouble, girl. Rolly has pulled up with her eviction letter, just like Baddies East. You know she good for a mean eviction letter. It's literally a handwritten note. Rolly, you could have just said that shit. Next thing I know, Rolly jump on Slim and drag that bitch through the sand. I mean, come on now. Y'all not just gonna keep jumping on this girl. And no shade, through this whole ordeal, I noticed Natalie doesn't like Slim either. Like, I don't know why Slim don't see that, but the way Natalie talks to Slim is giving, bitch, I don't like you either. And Slim, why did you not see this big bitch coming for you? Rolly damn near knocked this bitch off the balcony.
Bitch, I gagged you. Keep that head up, bitch.
Bitch, I gagged. And then here comes Summer sneaking the bitch. Security is literally piss poor, but y'all already know how I feel about that. Please. I will say this though. Slim is pretty light, okay? Very fair skinned. And after all that beating that the bitch got, I don't see not one mark. Now that's the bitch that could take a licking and keep on ticking. Had that been Bad Dolly, that bitch would have been in the ambulance on her way to the ER by now. This conversation that Natalie and Slim was having was super duper weird. And I say that because Natalie's a snake. Natalie is a snake. I don't know why these girls don't see that. She's taking on the role of this comforting friend to Slim, but let's be honest, just last week this bitch put her own friend up to the chopping block. Like, Natalie is friends with Natalie, and when you bitches realize that, the sooner y'all can know how to navigate around her. You should not trust that bitch for nothing, because I guarantee you, if Slim was popping, Natalie would have made certain that she stays on the show. But unfortunately, right now, Slim is not popping like that. So you gotta go. Slim going, but Jaden staying. Make it make sense. And that's where we end the episode. That's all the time we have for today, guys. Thank you for coming to class and thank you for being on time. Like, comment, and share, and best believe I'm gonna meet you there because your girl be in the comments. And if you like what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload. Duh. Okay, so next week is gonna be the introduction of Tommy. Oh yes, Miss Tommy Lee. Tommy shit is pulling up, and boy does she have a surprise for them. The gag is she starts out going back and forth with Akbar, but pulls out the pew pew out on Rolly. I didn't even know the argument was between them two. I'll tell y'all about that Akbar and Tommy beef next week, because it's a whole thing, and we're out of time. Okay, yeah. So you just make sure you're here next week, and bitch, you better not be late. You like that last video? Well, there's plenty more right here on YouTube. Just subscribe so you're always notified when I upload to my channel, because class is always in session. That's right. Binge watch the out of me.
Gagged you.